So, this has been trending on Twitter all day, for a very long time. Absolutely insane. Trump is dead. 44,000 posts. This is an old screenshot. This has had millions of posts. Millions of people were talking about this. Tweets have gone super mega ultra freaking viral, like to the moon and back, levels of viral. Unbelievable. I would say woke meltdowns, but they were worse. They were worse. They were crazy. Unbelievable. 2050. They got Trump this time. No! They did it this time. No! So they want Trump dead so badly, and if you support him, they feel the same way about you. True. Never forget this is what we're up against. Also true. This is some satanic shit. So obviously, as I'm sure you can guess, the usual suspects have kind of been celebrating the demise of Trump. Right? He must be dead now at the age of 79 because it's gone viral and we haven't seen him in a while. This was the replies to his posts. Like, dude, fuck, like, these are literally all replies to Donald Trump's tweets. This is just a rolling gif of the replies to Trump. Okay, you're gonna tell me this isn't fucking insane, people? To remind you, this is the replies to Trump when he got COVID in 2020. Congrats, let's go, we're praying for COVID-19 to kill you. Of course, nice, little Islamic prayer. Die from it, right, etc., etc. That's kind of the memes, it's kind of the thing. All right, this is the most tolerant people. Now, here's the thing. I have never celebrated the death of people that aren't, like, actually terrorists. Okay? Right now, the Prime Minister of Yemen was just killed in an Israeli airstrike, and I have to say, thank fucking God! That dude was a Houthi pedophile! Okay? He was a Houthi terrorist pedophile! Alright? Fuck that guy, alright? We will celebrate! I'm just including that because I know that some Trump haters are going to watch this video and they probably support the Houthis. So I had to just throw that in there in the middle while that's all going down. I'll probably do a separate video on that because it's really fucking funny. Literally fuck that guy. That dude, Houthis suck shit. All right. Anyway, so the first breaking news that we actually heard that Trump was alive was from streamer Aiden Ross. If you're unfamiliar with the lore, Aiden Ross is the best streamer of all time. There is no one that's as good as Aiden Ross.
The fuck you over there,
guys? I just got confirmed. President Trump is okay by a very close.
What happened with Trump?
Nothing. Literally, nothing's wrong.
Yeah. So that was literally the breaking news. The breaking news was Aiden Ross, the greatest streamer in the history of time. Now we all love him for a lot of his hot takes in the past. How the Earth is actually flat and there's a secret ice wall in Antarctica. He thought that Game of Thrones was a documentary or something. But the point is, this got revealed. Trump's alive. Sorry, libs. Hate to be that guy. Donald Trump is not dead. It's curious y'all never wondered where Biden disappeared for weeks. Where's Trump? He's golfing, lol. Trump's, in case you're not aware, has been working literally to his fucking bones. Okay? He has been working to his absolute bones. He has like 20-hour-long work days at the age of 79. Right? Bro takes a weekend off, which, I mean, he's a human. He should take weekends off. He should take time off, unless there's something more pressing at the moment that's grabbing his attention. And he did. So, I mean, realistically, I see no issue with any of this. That just kind of fucking makes sense, right, guys? Right, guys? Well, not according to the tolerant left. Not according to the tolerant left. That is all literally wishing for his death. They are cheering, celebrating. You don't understand what it's like to go through social media. First of all, every single news site immediately published "Trump is dead" in quotes. All right, to say that, well, I mean, the quote is Trump is dead. We're quoting somebody. So they all immediately post Trump is dead in quotes. And then literally the libtard meltdown machine goes into full swing celebrating the demise of this guy. And let me tell you something. This just goes to show how fucking amazing Trump is. All right, I'm just going to say it. This proves Trump is literally on the right side of history. Trump is actually he's against demons. All these motherfuckers that are losing their shit and that are doing this, you are literally exposing yourselves to the people. It's absolutely crazy. There has been a growing insurgence of leftist terrorism in the country, and I think the FBI absolutely needs to crack down and look into the social media accounts that are posting death threats and inciting violence. They absolutely need to, because to be honest, in case you're unaware, it's a crime to incite violence. And I do think it needs to be looked into. In fact, just that recent shooting that happened tragically in the Catholic Church, that took the life of 2 kids, the person that killed those people was an unhinged social media user, and they absolutely should have known that that person should not have access to guns. I mean, I knew that because of, you know, certain surgical procedures that were done on them, but other people needed something else. Now, of course, they coped like crazy after he survived COVID, obviously. You know, classic, you know, coping mechanism, and they're coping again now. So now the thing is that I would like to remind everyone at every time, while you cry that you want Trump to die and stuff, let me just remind you, JD Vance is 1,000 times fucking harder than Trump. 1,000 times. Motherfucker will do mass deportations in an instant. So anyway, David Pakman, of course, large leftist political commentator. I actually recently talked about him because apparently he was getting paid to push leftist propaganda. He posted this video 18 hours ago, immediately, you know, jumps on that trend. Trump missing for days? Is he alive? Showing like a bruise on his hand, right? So, you know, classic cashing in on the fear-mongering. So I wanted to show you this video. It's only a 2-minute video, and I think it's the fake woke. So there's two groups on the left. There's the radical terrorist people on the left, the ones that are actually firebombing Teslas, like the Hasan community. And then there's the more centrist type libtards, the fucking fake empaths that want to import every rapist and terrorist from around the world into our country and destroy it due to empathy. All right, due to pure empathy, they want children to cut their penises off, and due to their empathy, they want women to abort their children. That is what they want because of how much empathy they have, guys. So this is the empathetic approach to is Trump dead?
Is Donald Trump alive right now? I don't think I'm asking the question literally. I mean, he probably is. But where is Trump? Donald Trump has not been seen publicly for 3 days.
3 days? Wow. You didn't see Trump for 3 days. Holy fuck. That's crazy. According to this, though, Biden went without public appearance during his presidency for 43 days. No one was saying anything. 43 days Biden went without public appearance. Trump goes without public appearance for 3 days. Everyone loses their shit. Now, if this doesn't just literally prove that Trump is actually the president and running the country, I don't know what does.
On video since that disaster cabinet meeting from Tuesday.
That was an awesome cabinet meeting. Dude, look at this fucking content farm. Look at this, bro. Look at it. It's all Trump. It's all Trump. Bro, you push him as an authoritarian every single video. You push him as a Nazi. You call him Hitler all the time. Bro, really? Really? You're so worried about his health? Please. Please. Notice how the liberals didn't crack down on banning guns during the Trump assassination attempts.
I put out a tweet. I put out a a Blue Sky post, a Substack note earlier saying, has anyone seen Donald Trump on video over the last 3 days?
Yeah, why would you do that if it's not literally to join in on this celebratory caucus of his demise? Like, what are you talking about? Really? You needed to post on your fucking Substack post? Is Trump alive?
I looked through all of the replies, and there is no video of Donald Trump from the last 3 days.
Oh my God.
The White House put out a tweet with a picture of Trump in the Oval Office because of some new knick-knack or tchotchke that they have in there.
New, but they could be
but
lying.
Of course, that
maybe Trump is dead and they're using a fake Trump to control us. A little more fear-mongering.
Picture could be from any time.
Oh my God.
Donald Trump's Truth Social account put out a couple of posts.
Okay, all right. So he tweeted.
Of course, these could have been written by anybody.
Oh my God. Maybe someone else was tweeting from Trump's Truth Social account.
And at least one of them strangely uses the
conspiracy theory mode.
M-dash.
They use the M-dash.
Typically
ChatGPT uses M-dashes.
Associated with ChatGPT writing. Another one uses the word literally.
That's true. The word literally is here.
Not something that Donald Trump does in his Truth Social posts.
What the fuck are you talking about? Trump never uses the word literally. Really? Really, bro? Oh my fucking God. Dude, and they say that right-wing conspiracies are crazy. This dude released a video that got debunked in the course of 12 hours. How does that make you feel, bro? See, right-wing conspiracy theories, they take 6 years and then they'll prove true. The left-wing conspiracy theories, they're just fucking debunked instantly.
And then we have news of the temporary flight restriction known as a TFR.
Oh my God.
Donald Trump was scheduled to fly to New Jersey tonight to deliver some remarks. A TFR was filed with air traffic control. And then the TFR was canceled, which suggests that Donald Trump is not going, even though nothing publicly as of this moment has been said.
Oh my God, Trump canceled a meeting without publicly announcing to you that he's canceling a meeting in New Jersey?
As to why he's not going.
Maybe he's dead, guys.
or why this has been canceled.
Oh my God.
This is all fueling speculation. Where is Donald Trump?
I love how he's saying this, like, to make it sound like Trump is just like an absent president, even though he literally is the most active president of my lifetime. Dude, Biden was gone for 43 days. I bet you there was not a single video from David Pakman saying, "Where is Joseph Biden?" I don't know.
At this point in time, we have now had weeks of growing concern about Donald Trump's health, of course.
Of course. We're all so concerned about Donald Trump's health for weeks. Unlike Biden, who we were never worried about. That dude sharp as a tack. There is nothing noticeable about Biden. That dude, nothing gets past him.
Some dubbing him Cankles Caligula because of the swollen ankles.
Oh my God, a 79-year-old man with swollen ankles?
He then had bruises on his right hand, which he covered up
Oh my God, a 79-year-old man with a bruise on his hand?
with very obvious makeup, and we were told it's because of vigorous handshaking. He's shaking so many people's hands. But then bruises
He is shaking a lot of people's hands, true.
appeared on his left hand as well.
Oh my God. I mean, to be honest, it's probably an injection of some sort if I had to guess personally, but oh my God. He's missing for 3 days and we saw him with a bruise on his hand?
Trump doesn't shake hands with his left hand.
Bro.
So this is not about conspiracy. This is not about...
No, it's not about conspiracy that you're making this video.
I have reason to believe Trump is dead. This is about circumstances.
This is not about I have reason to believe Trump is dead. Meanwhile, the thumbnail of his video. Is he alive? I have no reason to believe he's dead. Is he alive?
Circumstances where
Right.
we normally do see the guy, usually every day, at least every
True.
other day.
That's a good thing, right? He's the president. He's always around.
It's been 3 days,
Oh, God.
no video,
Oh, Lord.
TFR canceled.
Oh, my God.
Truth Social posts that look strange,
Because he said the word literally. Dude, that's a good face.
all in the context of growing concern about Donald Trump's health. What's
Yeah, there's so much concern. I love that the left, the moderate left, is so concerned over Trump's health. Really, it makes me so happy that they're, you know, even though they don't see eye to eye politically, they actually really care about Grandpa Trump. Anyway, let's look at some righteous anger, okay? This personally didn't, like, affect me, all right? I knew that I'm not gonna get news that Trump died from some Indian-based shitpost account, to be honest. It'll happen eventually, and when it happens, it'll not be in quotation marks on CNN. It'll be official. And the retards will cheer, and then they'll be happy, and I don't think they realize that the damage was already done to their entire satanic cult. It's so fucking over. It's so fucking over. Trump, in his lifetime, gave me a couple of moments to reassess. In his lifetime, Trump reshaped the world. Bro fucking did it. It's crazy. He really did. He got the far left freaks out in blast in a way that I don't think anyone ever has before. The Overton window has shifted tremendously. And I think that is a colossal fucking W. I say with my whole ass heart on the line, God bless America. All right, lock in. Let's see.
Here comes the story of the
No, not the Gusby. No, not the Gustavo. Okay, that's a really good meme.
Put him in a prison cell, but one time
Great
he could
meme.
appear the champion of
Bro, reverse DEI. It's when they turn the black people white in Hollywood. All right,
Clips
let's...
of any, oh, how quickly the internet forgets
Oh,
that
they're such fucking losers. It's amazing, dude.
this was the resident of the White House. Not really the president, but definitely the
He
resident
was there. He lived there. He was the resident of the United States.
of the White House for the better part of 4 years. Now, was he alive? I'm not sure. If you
Yeah, some would argue he was never alive as resident of the United States.
Google search Joe Biden beach, you get a bunch of images like this. These are the images
Yeah, weekend at Bernie's.
that they show you is Joe Biden beach. Now, I don't really know what's going on here, if he is having some type of medical episode or
Dog, he has fucking prostate cancer. Bro, he has prostate cancer.
what. I mean, clearly, maybe that's what's going on. I don't know.
For me, the whole, like, leftists cheering for the death of people thing, it's like, it's so fucking perfect. It's literally so telling. And they'll cry their eyes out. No! I can't believe that they killed the Houthi leader. A actual terrorist was killed. I can't believe it.
But
You know, I have to show that to you right now. I'm sorry. No, says Cenk Younger from the Young Turks. a leftist talk show that's known to incite their audience, in my opinion, to literally kill cops, and 4 cops were killed by someone inspired by them that I just made a video on last week. Israel just murdered the Prime Minister of Yemen and their entire cabinet. If anyone has done this to the Israeli Prime Minister and cabinet, they'd be considered by Western media as the worst terrorists in the world. So what does that make Israel? This is obviously a terrorist state. Look, man, if you hate Israel, you have the right. You have the right to love and hate whoever the fuck you want. Now, first of all, he's crying so sad. No, I can't believe this happened. It turns out, the journalists are retarded. Israel eliminated the prime minister of the Houthi terrorists who are fighting the legitimate government of Yemen, whose prime minister is still alive. Okay? This is Abiy Martin, all right? Complete retard. Israel can murder the prime minister of Yemen with 0 consequences. 0 consequences? Meanwhile, the prime minister of Yemen is fine. The prime minister of Yemen's alive. It's the leader of the Houthis that was killed, who has viciously taken over their country. The Houthis are a terrorist organization that has declared war publicly on Israel and America. Okay, they are the enemies. The Houthis have fired hundreds of missiles into Israel's literal civilian cities. Israel does a directed pinpoint airstrike, taking out the top command, is based as fuck, and they are crying tears. I can't believe the leader of the Houthis would die. And then, of course, you know, they're all celebrate that Trump, the duly elected, democratically elected president of the United States of America, is dead, which he wasn't. Like, it just goes to show you that they like the terrorists more than they actually like, you know, the elected Democratic candidates, right? Because they claim to like democracy, but they don't. They're terrorists themselves.
Joe Biden passing out. We have a lot of photos of that.
Yeah.
And this one particularly is my favorite. Let's go ahead and look here, shall we? Joe Biden soaks up the sun. That's this. I mean, that does look like you're literally lying in state.
No, dude, stop.
This looks like I've seen the wax figures, right, of like the old Soviet leaders that have been embalmed for years. They look more lifelike than Joe Biden, but it's President Trump who's actually trending as dead today.
There it is. I told you, every news site decided to publish this story, Trump is dead, but in quotes, right? Just to scare everyone that's pro-Trump and just to get a rise out of all the anti-Trumpers, to make them freak out and scream a little bit.
Number one trend in the world right now is that President Trump is dead. Libs have jumped on this viral trend and have been goblin posting about it all day.
True, they're
starting
loving it.
last night. Here's how it started. Trump's health update and what happened. What happens when a sitting president dies. Look at the way that they frame this here on the Economic Times.
Yeah, because they're evil.
The phrase Trump is dead has been trending on X for the past few days, drawing widespread attention. The trend did not emerge from any official announcement, but instead a mix of public speculation. The timing of the trend coincided with an interview that Vice President Vance gave with USA Today, where he said he's ready.
Dude, by the way, I'll have you know, one of the reasons why I keep posting Vance memes in my videos and shit is not only because I think they're fucking hilarious and I think Vance is a good dude, but mostly it's because all my least favorite people hate Vance. So it's pretty great. It's pretty great. So like they're scared of Vance. They're really scared. Like every single person praying on Trump's death. Holy shit. Holy shit. And they're having another thing coming, ladies and gentlemen. Oh Lord.
Ready to step in and to the role of commander-in-chief if a terrible tragedy were to occur. Trump is 79.
Trump actually, I had this, like, I made this joke months ago, and it's still so true to this day. The moment there was a assassination attempt on Trump's life, like just a few days after that, Trump picked Vance to be vice president. So my perspective was, it's the ultimate diabolical, way to say, listen, man, now you really don't want to assassinate. Now you really don't want to assassinate me, because if you assassinate me, you're getting that guy. God, dude, it'll be funny as fuck when Vance becomes the next president. Everyone loses their shit.
Trump was diagnosed with chronic venous insufficiency after visible swelling and bruises. How serious is it? Distasteful rumors about the death of the U.S. president trended on social media. The MAGA chief remained out of the public eye for 72 hours. So trending hashtags like Trump has died, where is Trump, and is he dead trended on X, because these people are literal goblins. Speculations and rumors about the 79-year-old were triggered by concerns about
It's so funny how like right-wing people have lives and left-wing people are posting on X like goblins. Or maybe it's white-wing people have morals. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Obviously, there's like going to be good people and bad people on all sides. But like when you look at something like this, it's like, yeah, all right. Yeah, all right. Thank you, demons, for making yourself known to us all. Very appreciated.
For the past week,
Cool.
TV cameras have shown him with bruises and purple patches on his hands and swollen legs. With chronic venous insufficiency, CVI, this is something that they announced.
Yeah.
Unlike what happened with Joe Biden, where they kept...
Right. He had pancreatic cancer. Wait, was it pancreatic cancer? Or was it prostate cancer? Whatever it was. And they kept it hidden.
terminal cancer
Yeah.
away from the American people.
True.
He has stage 5 terminal cancer, Joe Biden does. He doesn't have long to live. That's just a matter
I
of
think it's not. I think it's stage 4, but yeah, okay.
fact. Nonetheless, people live with chronic venous insufficiency. It just means that you don't have optimal blood flow back and forth, right?
Yeah, and he's also 79 years old. Let's not forget.
Treat it, obviously. Trump is the oldest person to serve a second term. He's faced intensifying scrutiny of his cognitive fitness.
Yeah, Biden was older, but he didn't serve a second term because that bitch got folded. Yeah, I remember when that. Remember when your guy got folded? Lebers,
Really?
turtles.
Oh, okay. Let's go ahead and look at what these goblins have posted. So Trump is dead is the #1 trending on Twitter. They want Trump dead so badly. You support him. They feel the same way about you. Never forget this. Never forget what we were up against. I'm a journalist, so trust me when I say Donald Trump has died.
1 million views, 37,000 likes. Dude, journalists, ladies and gentlemen. This is why I love journalists. Okay, they are literally the bargain basement lowest tier human.
Okay, says journalist. By the way, the numbers on these things, this is seen by 1 million people. Where is Trump? He hasn't been seen in public for 3 days. He doesn't have a public event scheduled today, Sunday, or Monday. Did he
Oh
go
my God, he's not here for 3 days.
bye-bye like the Epstein files? We need answers now. Where's the president? And he posts photos of his hand. By the way, look, this is what happens when you have blood vessels
When you're old.
burst in your hand.
When you're
that
old.
look like that. Older people that have their hands look like this. Many on social media are sharing this photo.
I mean, to be fair, most of these people didn't actually have relationships with, like, you know, when their parents get old or when their grandparents are old. They didn't. They got brainwashed by the fucking college shitstorm. I don't think they actually have close relationships with their elders, because the whole honoring your elders thing is a lot more of a right-wing sentiment, it seems.
Oh, it's a photo of President Trump in the hospital bed. I guess they cut his legs off or
Yeah,
something.
that's what they did.
This is a bed for ants. I find it disgusting and unfunny. Me liking every Trump is dead tweet.
There it is.
People really are goblins. Anyone celebrating tonight because they think Trump is dead is now on a government watch list.
W, let's go. W. Dude, I'm just saying, bro. I am just saying, the FBI is fucking retarded. You have the opportunity to do the funniest fucking thing and actually hold people accountable for what they say online. Right? You literally, legally can do this, okay? If someone is literally putting death threats out there and inciting violence on the fucking president of the United States, the FBI has every right to make an example out of them and absolutely should. Bring order back to the chaos. Come on, dude.
People are spamming, where is Donald Trump? And Trump is dead. Our president is a certified shit poster and is still always active on social media. And people are saying,
Yeah, he's still retweeting stuff. And
because President Trump, somebody wake me up when Donald Trump is pronounced dead. I mean, this is like my entire timeline.
yeah, true. This is everywhere. And these tweets all have like tens of thousands of likes.
If Trump is dead tonight, I'll text my ex. Okay.
Again, these are all terminally lonely, online, brain-rotted, libtard shit libs. And they are sitting online, literally cloud gobbling and virtue signaling because they have actual no life. It's so sad. And also so funny. Like, I see Benny Johnson's like actually like upset about this shit. You know, he's a real big Trump guy. And he's like actually sick to his stomach. I don't care. See, I've been on the internet for long enough. I actually literally don't care. I just think it's funny that they say what they feel. I really appreciate when people are honest. Freedom of speech is great. Not only is it good for like civil liberties and stuff, but they literally tell you who they are.
Okay. How it feels when nobody knows if Trump is dead or alive. They are demons, these people. Me liking every Donald Trump is dead tweet. There are so many of these. This is my entire timeline. President Trump goes missing from the public. Trump is dead, trending on X. He has no public event scheduled today or tomorrow.
Yep. Again, I showed you Biden was gone for 43 days straight. 43 days straight. Unbelievable.
Do you know what I think is hilarious? Joe Biden would go missing for weeks at a time and the mainstream media wouldn't say anything.
Literally nothing. It would be dead silence. Crickets in the mainstream media. That's how you know it's literally all controlled.
Trump is probably resting or playing golf.
Spoilers, he's playing golf.
President Trump has no public event scheduled today or over the weekend. Well, it is a holiday weekend. Maybe he's working on something really big. Curiosity is rising. Trump hasn't been seen in 3 days. I mean, like, Joe Biden would go literal weeks without being seen.
It's so obvious that these people are cooked. That's why this is so fucking hilarious. Because it's so obvious how retarded and evil they are. And they're literally just showing the world. It's amazing.
President Trump was just with Vladimir Putin in Alaska and with all the leaders of Europe sitting around his desk.
Yeah, maybe he's taking a break this weekend because, you know, he's old.
Youth group bonfire. They were all like sitting there, like listening to Trump tell stories. Trump has been negotiating peace around the world and an absolute rocketing economy here at home, for Americans at least, deporting hundreds of thousands, I think soon to be millions.
No, really? We're getting there?
And he's on TV 7 times.
Get him out! Dude, I love Base Nux. Base Nux is easily my favorite arc. Like, I'll be real, it's so fucking fun to just say what you think, and people get mad, and then they try to, they give you death threats, and then you just go about your life. Based! If they're illegal, get out. That easy, that simple, fuck yeah.
Times a day. Maybe that is the fact. Maybe that's, people are just like spoiled for choice when it comes to Trump. He appears so much that when he takes a day off, or what has to be President Trump simply working on something.
Oh my God, it's amazing!
There you go, you can see here, this is the president's schedule.
Oh my God, he canceled an event. It's literally over.
Single day. It says that Trump has no events.
Dude, this just goes to show how rent-free he lives in, like, all these people's heads. Like, they wake up angry at Trump and they go to sleep angry at Trump. I couldn't have asked God for a better gift. What can I say? Oh God,
So
making retards mad is just so fucking awesome.
This is what everyone's freaking out about. But I think this is just because President Trump works so damn hard that people are like shocked when he either takes time for himself. People speculate that it's like playing golf or whatever.
Which it was.
Being with his family, or when he's working on something really big and he needs absolute focus. Peace in Ukraine, probably. Donald Trump haven't been seen in public in 3 days.
Harry pissing.
The White House press pool didn't see him once today. He has no public event scheduled Saturday, Sunday, or Monday. Where is Donald Trump?
It's like, where is he? He's abandoned this country. Meanwhile, Biden was gone for 43 days in a row and no one cared.
They're all screaming, where is he? President vanishes from public view. Now the president has disappeared from the spotlight. What aren't we being told? Trump has no public event scheduled this week. Don't believe he was even seen today either.
Oh my God.
Says this foreign policy
expert
Substack lady.
Dude, that's because all of these people are amazing because they're all fucking freaks. Like, dude, the army of journalists, they're such losers.
Got it. Okay. Random bruises on his body, hasn't been seen in public, has no event scheduled. JD Vance randomly talking about taking over the presidency. Get ready.
Dude, crazy.
Donald Trump hasn't been seen. Where is he? Who's running the country?
Donald Trump has been gone for 3 days. Who's running the country? They say after Biden was literally not home for fucking 4 years. It's just so fun, dude. It is so fun to be me. Just sitting at the sidelines and watching all the retards in the room literally kill themselves for my attention and for my entertainment. It's amazing. The world is my circus and these are my monkeys. Dance, my monkeys. Where is our president? They say after Biden was literally a potato.
Everyone freaking out about this. And President Trump does the single funniest thing ever.
Benny's like actually perturbed because like he's actually so mad. And I don't blame him for being mad. They're wishing the death on Trump, right? That's pretty fucking evil. And he's so mad, dude. This is cinema. It is cinema! I mean, Trump's alive. That's why it's cinema. And they're all fucking getting themselves tied in knots. It's beautiful. It's art. Oh, God.
President Trump just like strolls out of the White House in front of
Wait, no! Did he actually do that?
everyone.
Oh, my God. He just
In a white
walks
polo
out.
and a red MAGA hat
Base.
with his granddaughter in order to, guess it, hit the links.
There it is, baby.
Here he is. Posted on social media. This is President Trump golfing at his golf course.
As easy as that.
This is from today.
Damn.
President Trump and his granddaughter Kai
That's pretty wholesome.
hitting the greens.
There it is.
Trump walking around, chilling out, letting them rip.
All right. Dude, that is crazy.
Laughing.
That they released this
Swinging.
video. The fact that instead of making an announcement, they just released, well, you guys are all sitting on Twitter, seething and coping. He is literally living his best life with a family. And you guys are all morbidly alone, sad, depressed, sad sacks, preying on the demise of some random guy that, let's be real, probably doesn't even affect you in your personal life that much. Now, like, it's fucking amazing.
Greeting his fans.
Hello. Hi, Mr. President.
So funny.
Wow.
Sorry, libs. President Trump has been spotted alive and well. He's hitting the links today. Fever dream is over. With your
So close to the big time, and once again taken from their fingertips.
TDS pool saying President Trump is en route to the golf course. Trump is okay. He's playing golf this morning. President Trump playing golf. He's just fine. President Trump played golf.
Yeah, no, this was funny. This was a good
These
conspiracy.
people, they really are goblins, these people.
Oh no, he didn't show that conspiracy. That's a really funny one.
Just fine. President Trump.
Okay, so Trump is dead. No, it's just Indians creating a viral trend that they tried to start their grifting pay period fetish, because the actual trend started at 10:30 a.m. in India time. Oh my God, which is like, you know, one in the morning or something in America. Like, oh my God. Oh my God. Could it possibly be a literal trend being pushed by India or Pakistan or like another one of those countries with a billion people that are literally just, you know, manipulating the social media algorithms?
Played golf. These people, they really are goblins, these people.
It's amazing.
Look at this trend. Look at how many tweets on this trend. There are like millions of tweets on this trend for people wishing that Trump was dead.
True.
I mean, he already survived multiple assassination attempts. This is who these people, they really are monsters. It's not dead.
True, and they're kind enough to actually tell us about it, dude. That's why I like people like Nick Fuentes, okay? Because like he's honest about his shit, you know? When you see like people like Hasan Piker or whatever, like on the far left, Hasan Piker he'll go out there and he'll say, "Oh, actually, I have a criticism here from the Zionists." And he hates Jews. He wants all Jews to die. He supports literal terrorist organizations that want to kill the Jews. See, Nick Fuentes is like, we should do a holy war against the Jews, and you know, I could respect the shit out of that. I really can. I mean, not the holy war against the Jews part, but the fact that he's actually saying what he feels. And I think freedom of speech is a beautiful thing. And thanks guys. Thank you all. I appreciate it personally. I think it's great. There are demons among us. You are the living evidence. And I'll be real with you. I'll be real. It makes dating so much easier when you know, you go out with someone and then you find out that this is their social media history, and then you could just literally avoid them for the rest of your life because this is obviously a psychopath. No, for real.
Dead. It's curious. Y'all never wondered this about when Biden would disappear for weeks.
True.
He's out golfing. Here's his granddaughter. Here's Trump.
Yep.
Get ready to roll.
That's the trend. Pretty insane, honestly.
President Trump. Biden disappeared for a week and stretch, reemerges with whooping cough, deepened dementia, and different earlobes.
Fit as a fiddle, says the media.
Fit as a fiddle. Post photos instead of appearing on camera for 3 days. He's dead. Sound the horn of Gondor.
True.
Who started Trump?
Dude, this is what I'm talking about.
Dead nonsense. You want to know where is Trump? He's living rent free.
Right there. That's where he is. Right where he belongs.
Here's President Trump. Another pic of him snapped as he wanders out to his vehicle. I think his other grandson with him. Trump just chilling, man. He looks alive today.
Damn, he looks pretty alive. Not
I thought it was all over.
Yeah.
They really are like evil goblins. They really are the most evil people. So here's President Trump when everyone's trending.
Because here's the thing. I always knew this. I've always said this. I've always been right about it. I kept getting proven right about it. I'm literally just always right about this. And I stand completely and utterly correct with my stance. They are pushing shit that's evil. They are evil. They are pushing the most hedonistic, debauched society of all time that is literally here. Dude, look, man, everyone's crying and screaming about, you know, different genocides in different parts of the... Well, no one is, to be honest, except for Israel. No one actually cares about the actual genocides that happen anywhere else. But realistically, you look at America, they kill 1 million babies a year with abortion. Abortion kills 1 million babies a year. And like, you're gonna tell me that this isn't some cult of Moloch shit? You're gonna tell me that these are completely like morally sound people? Now I understand everyone has different perspectives on this, but I can't get over it, man. Like, I literally can't get over that this is like such a sweeping mentality among people, that this is like not something you have to worry about.
Trump is dead, and this is Joe Biden.
Yeah.
On like any random Tuesday, Joe Biden looked like this. But Joe Biden is dead.
Trump was gone for 3 days. Who is running the country? Joe Biden is gone for 43 days at a time, and while he is there, he's literally just a sack of molding potato. And they're like, yep, fit as a fiddle. He's doing a wonderful job. Yeah.
And that's the other thing that I think is really important here. Like, I would never have trended that. I don't want, like, I would never...
Yeah, that's another thing. Like, dude, when Biden dies, I'm not going to celebrate. I think that he was the worst president in the history of the United States. I think his presidency was the biggest scandal of all time. We don't know who ran the country. I would never celebrate when he dies. Like, it's just not something I do. I celebrate for the deaths of terrorists and confirmed pedophiles. If you're not one of those two, I will not celebrate. Mark my words. Terrorists and confirmed pedophiles. That is who I celebrate for their deaths. Everyone else, I don't celebrate for their deaths. Which is why the leader of the Houthis is both a terrorist and a pedophile. The Houthis marry 8-year-olds. They marry 8-year-old girls, the Houthis. And they bomb civilians, they kidnap civilians. He is literally a terrorist pedophile. I will celebrate his death every day. Nah, other than that, I just think it's kind of gross and inhuman. But that's okay. That's fine. Everyone has their own moral compass. Mine is just correct and yours is evil.
Celebrate that.
You know, mine is based on a biblical ideology that has survived the test of time. Yours is based on hedonism, and you are literally not going to be having enough children to live another generation.
Yes, Joe Biden's going to die. We're all going to die. Joe Biden has terminal stage 5 cancer metastasis.
Yeah, there's no such thing as stage 5. I assume I don't know what he means. It's not stage 5. It's stage 4.
To the bones.
All right. True.
That's a death sentence.
Yeah.
Any medical professional will tell you that. They kept that away from the American people.
True.
So that's just what's going to happen. Nature's going to take its course. And let me tell you, we will not be celebrating that because we still have our basic humanity.
You know who will celebrate that, though? The leftists. The leftists are going to celebrate that. You want evidence? Don't need to even look so far. I was going to, like, look for the actual clip, but it's literally his fucking video. Joe Brandon has cancer? Whoa, dude. Soy face. Soy face. Whoa. And then he does, like, an entire video talking about how Biden literally is still bad, and he's happy he has cancer because Biden supported Israel, and Israel bad, and Jews are Nazis. So that was essentially that. Anyway, I wanted to see Asmongold's reaction to the situation.
The president is in incredibly good health. He's got incredible energy. Yes, things can always happen. Yes, terrible tragedies happen. But I feel very confident the president of the United States is in good shape, is going to serve out the remainder of his term and do great things for the American people. And if, God forbid, there's a terrible tragedy, I can't think of better on-the-job
Not Vance meeting the Pope before the Pope died. No!
training than what I've gotten over the last.
Did you see people saying Trump had died because they hadn't seen him for a few days? You know, like, the internet will get into, like, something stupid, right?
True.
Everybody on the internet was convinced that Trump was dead. True. Everybody's thinking about this. People are fucking hyped up about it. Oh my God, is Trump dead? Who the fuck said Trump was dead? Trump is dead. Yep, there it is. Is Donald Trump dead? What happened? Shocking rumor explained. I've been holding on to this one for a while, and it's Donald Trump with his eyes out, and it says he's dead. But yeah, basically all of the liberals and all of those people on Twitter that do not like Trump, they all got together and they had one day where they were so happy. Mainstream media milking retard.
Dude, that's amazing, dude. The fact that this is like their big happy moment, literally because of non-reality, they are celebrating something that is divorced from reality. The group of people that tell you that men and women and multiple genders all exist simultaneously in an amorphous state, they tell you that they celebrate non-reality. I am shocked, for one.
No, this was not a mainstream media. This was something that was totally homegrown retardism.
Yep.
These people were dumb.
It was the influencer leftists.
And they were in it for the love of the game.
Yeah.
And again, they found him in his natural habitat.
No, the mainstream media was kind of bullshit too, because the moment this started trending even a little bit, the mainstream media picked up on it, and they would post articles, Trump dead, with like quotation marks, to basically pour fuel on the fire.
That spotted to play golf. And so that's basically it. If Trump does die, like these people, all of these
they're all so fucked. They are so fucked, baby.
people that are
Again, not celebrating that. Look, man, I don't want Trump to die. Obviously, I hope he's okay. He lives out his life. Hope he, hope he's well and healthy for many, many years. But I am just celebrating at the fact that Vance is going to be the next president of the United States, whether it's Trump dying in the middle of his term, God forbid, or it's by winning the next election. They're going to be stuck with Just Dance Vance, and they are going to be mega fucked.
celebrating. Oh man, JD has got a plan for you.
JD's gonna fucking kick ass. JD is going to chew gum and kick ass.
He's gonna take care of this situation.
Yeah, JD gonna deport everyone. Hell yeah, dude. He's a religious Christian. I like an openly religious Christian man. Fuck yeah, baby! Just Dance Vance in for the kill. It's over. Dude, I push Vance as much as I can because it literally angers all the worst people. Only really unhappy, deeply unhappy people hate Vance. So I push Vance as much as I can. I don't even like have an opinion on him nearly as much as I actually push him. I just want to make this clear. I will remind you this because I will be putting Vance everywhere. Editor, put Vance everywhere! Alright, I'll see you in the next one, gamers. This is another episode of Libtards getting excited about something that is divorced from reality. Episode 4200. 276. Let's up those numbers. Next one's probably going to be even better. Did you know that identifying as a camel means you could fuck animals? Tune into the Young Turks for more updates. Like, subscribe, and this video was streamed live on kick.com/Nuxanor. See you there. Stay weird, fam.